Here we are back live from the garage with Mike McCormack. We call him Big Mac. It's a pun on the name, obviously. And welcome to Breakfast with a Big Mac. Good set there, Mac.
Alright.
I guess I just wanted to ask you a question, unaware obviously of what it is, so that we get an unfiltered answer in our quest for sending the message out about how you've managed to lose over 80 pounds in 9 months. So I guess in loading the blog yesterday I reread it and I saw that at the time you started this quest you were addicted to Pepsi.
Yes.
So I really just wanted to ask you that question. How did you get over that both physically and mentally?
Well, I don't like the taste of coffee. So in the mornings, over 20 some years, I would always just have a Pepsi or two. Get my caffeine burst in the morning. So that turned into eventually 4, 5, 6 cans of Pepsi a day. I mean, I could easily drink a 2-liter bottle of Pepsi in an afternoon, just a glass of ice. So to get over that, because I haven't had one since I started this back in October, and I didn't pop it all. All that Coke you see over there is for my wife and for guests, for me.
And for me.
Yeah, and then so I started drinking, I found Crystal Light, which is a low-calorie, sugar-free powdery mix. It's got, 6, 8, 10 different flavors, lemonade and fruit punch and grape and all
It
this kind
tastes
of
pretty good, right?
Yeah, they're pretty solid, but
Yeah.
they're nice because you can make, in the house, in the fridge, I keep quart bottles, the quart plastic jugs. You just pour it in there, pour water, shake it up, throw it in the fridge, it's good. And then they have individual ones that you can put in just a regular size, 16.9 ounce bottle of water, and those is pretty good. I also discovered that they have an energy, a Crystal Light Energy, which has caffeine in it. So I found that on the days when, not everybody wants to work out every day, there's a lot of days where you just don't feel like working out. I could drink 1 or 2 of those, earlier on, maybe 1 and then 1 during the workout. I had the energy and get me going enough to get in there and do it. And then it's been, I probably do 9 days out of 10, more or less, some exercise.
So did you go through a period of withdrawal?
Yes, I did go through a period of withdrawal, but I had the Crystal Light to help me, and I just mentally had to just walk away from it. One of the really ironic things is at work we have a pop machine, and it's my job to load the pop machine every couple of weeks, and collect the money out of it. So every so often I have to wheel. Another guy buys the pop, I just load the machine, but I have to go down there. It takes about 20 minutes, half an hour to load all the pop in the machine. But every time I load a can of Pepsi in there, I'm like, oh. One time I dropped a can of Pepsi and it busted open, started spraying Pepsi all over. Just to get the smell of the sugar and the caffeine or whatever that's in the Pepsi, the carbonations. I was, oh my God, I gotta have one. I just had to walk away from it for a little while, and then come back and clean it up later. I think one of the other guys cleaned it up for me, but nonetheless, it was a real strong draw. And that was when I was months into this. But I just say, don't have it. No.
Yeah, and obviously you've had to demonstrate a huge amount of willpower to stay away from it. But would you say in the end it's been all worthwhile?
Yeah, without a doubt. And I know that that's just a ton of sugar. I have type 2 diabetes, so I always had to go out the window, no more sugar, and it's wasted calories. I'm sure that Crystal Light probably has some bad chemicals. Somebody out there is going, oh, that's probably not so good for either, but you know what?
Right.
It's better for me than a Pepsi, so.
You're right. And
for the time being,
that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Making good choices. So once again, that's our 4th installment, I think, of Breakfast with a Big Mac. And we hope you're getting something out of it. We certainly are. And right now we're going to go back to work with another set of sandbag squats.
Thanks, bud.